This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Musician, singer, songwriter, and human rights activist Peter Gabriel celebrated his 75th birthday this past week. Gabriel came to prominence as the frontman for the group Genesis, which he left for a very successful solo career in 1975. Peter's support for world music, as well as his humanitarian efforts, are well known. In 1980, he released the anti-apartheid single Biko, and over the years, Gabriel's relationship with Nelson Mandela deepened, which led to an idea that he and Richard Branson came up with one night while discussing the state of the world.
The sort of lack of leadership, which I think we're seeing in the world today, and maybe a group of such sort of extraordinary individuals could be put together that might have bearing and influence on situations and be able to lobby and connect the sort of youthful idealism with some wisdom and experience and networking. And we tried selling it to Mandela, because we both thought if Mandela doesn't do this, it's not going to fly. So we had a lunch at Richard's house with Mandela, and his first reaction was, I'm sure those in power don't want a bunch of old-timers interfering. And then he began to think and thought of a time when he'd worked or been asked to help with Hutus and Tutsis fighting each other. And the young generals said to him, or had said, actually, we much prefer talking with you because we don't feel you have any other agenda than serving everyone. Everyone else here has a separate agenda. And so anyway, it took a couple more years, but eventually in 2007, he got fired up, and 2006 really, and then put out invitations to people that he and Grassa Michelle, his wife, thought, and we had the first meetings of the elders, which was a picture up there, and that was amazing feeling.
In recognition of his human rights activism, Peter has received numerous awards, including the Man of Peace Award from the Nobel Peace Prize Committee. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for a second time for his solo career in 2014, Gabriel has worked with a relatively stable crew of musicians, including Hudson Valley residence drummer Jerry Marotta and bass player Tony Levin, who has performed on just about every Gabriel album and live tour. After he left Genesis, Peter was unsure about a solo career. One day, he took a walk up Solsbury Hill, something he did quite often. However, this time while there, he had a spiritual experience, later saying that the song was about being prepared to lose what you have for what you might get, and it's about letting go. Peter almost left the song off the record, which producer Bob Ezrin attributed to his dislike of the original final line of the chorus, which was, "Make your life a taxi, not a tomb." Gabriel eventually found the proper lyric, which became, "Grab your things, I've come to take you home." Okay, let's listen. Peter Gabriel and Solsbury Hill.